Most of the men were out in the mountains and the jungles. They told us to grab a cot for the night. Tomorrow you'd be assigned to your platoon, and they'd scatter us everywhere. It was so strange. There was nobody there to tell you anything. So we threw our gear on a cot and we set out to find something we could do for the night. And there was a beer tent out back, and they showed movies. How lucky we felt. So, sat on the ground. And when the movie started, the sniper started to fire into the movie area. Shot 2 men. One killed on the spot. The second wounded in his head. And the ghoul kept sniping until a gunship came in and it blew a mountain away. About an hour later, the movie came back on. The sniper came out again and started shooting again. The movie was canceled. So we went back to our cots, and I don't think anybody slept. All night I just laid there thinking I'm never going to see home. I'll never survive. And in the distance you can hear guns firing in return. Nothing was like Vietnam. Then and now. I've seen the names of those I know, and yes, I've cried. My problem is, I don't know the names of those I've tried to help and who died in my arms. In my sleep, I hear their cries, and I see their faces. As a young kid, I grew up around the lakes of Indiana, and I lived for nothing more than to swim and to boat or to hang around the cool shoreline of a lake. But then, in Vietnam at age 20, they put me in charge of a riverboat. And now back home, every time I step on a boat, all I see is red blood running on the decks and dripping into the water. I try to take my sons out fishing, but we never stay long. And the fish don't seem to bite like they do for other fathers when they grow up. My sons are too young to understand that their father doesn't like the reflection he sees in the water. And for these reasons, I write to say, I'm sorry. To all you mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters and wives and lovers of these men, I'm sorry. I could do no more. And I can count the numbers, 113 missions to be exact. My boat was always first. I made sure of that. I wish I knew your names so I could touch them in the black marble, but I don't. And I'm sorry, so sorry. Attached to this letter are my service medals. I don't need them to show I was there. I have your faces to remind me every night in my sleep. I'll return now to my safe place. Rest well, my brothers. May the wind be to your back, the sun in your face, and when we meet again, just tell me one thing. Tell me your name. With love, your brother, Glenn.